Welcome, sports fans, to Week 1's installment of the Fantasy Report. I'm your host this evening, Crunch Bucksteak. It's exciting to see football back on the screen, so let's go to the scoreboard and see how teams fared in Week 1. In Conference A, the Soccer Freaks knocked off the Coco No Express 73-71. After being the Express's draft coordinator the past few years, Freaks GM David Weigel showed just what he could do on his own. Express owner Cody Parman also showed what he could do on his own. The Incredibles only needed about 2 quarters, a dime, a nickel, and 3 pennies to beat the 4 quarters, 122-102. Incredible coach Tracy Weigel was asked how she liked a kid running a football franchise. Her response, "Like them? I'm a teacher. I'm not supposed to like kids." In the "no, I don't want to win, you go ahead and win" category, the Merciless Murdochs tied the Soundwaves Cassettes 104-104. Or did they? It appears that Murdoch's GM Mike Berry was able to use MacGyver-like skills to take the tape, from a cassette no less, and create duct tape by hawking a loogie on one side of it. Thus, he was able to tie up his bench players and keep them from scoring, which won him the first tiebreaker and the game. SEAL Team 6 was able to assassinate the Idjit Galoots 89-66. When Team 6 owner Cody Williams was asked if the mission was complicated, he said, "No way, they're Idjit Galoots, not Dave Bumgard." There apparently was some confusion in the Hormel Spammer camp this week. Spammer coach Brian Weigel was at the podium at the press conference talking about his team's big shutout win, when one of his staff had to explain to him that there were no actual teams in his division named Bye. In Conference B, the Scarlet and Gray downed Max Megaman 113-97. Megaman GM Aaron McIntyre said, "Well, at least I had the guts to lose instead of ending up in a tie." The Raiders holds off to win a close one against the Blue and Maize 106-105. Raiders owner Dave Bumgard said, "Whew, for a minute I thought I was going to be an Idjit Galoot." Rudy's gang starts the year off right with a big win over Red Alert 106-62. When asked about his start this year compared to last, Rudy's gang coach Steve Steinwick chose the Deshaun Jackson defense, saying, "Well, last year we just went through the motions. This year we're playing for real." The Showtimers defeated the Justice League 134-100. Showtimer GM Brian Mowry defended his pouring on of points by saying, "I just couldn't let that Tracy Weigel be Team of the Week." In Conference C, the II Buckeyes picked up where they left off after taking a year off from their 2010 championship by downing Vandalay Industries, who, coincidentally, also picked up where they left off, 97-91. Vandalay owner John Jobs remarked that he wanted to show his wife, who joined the league this year, how it's done. Speaking of which, Kempster's squad beat the Stuttering Stanleys 87-53. When asked why she decided to join the league this year, Kempster's coach Kim Job said, "Well, somebody has to stop embarrassing this family." The Dancing Dominators knocked off the Lawn Stripers 110-95. Dancing GM Hannah Farish felt so bad about beating her dad, she planted some pretty yellow flowers in his lawn, using dandelion seeds. Best Brands follows up their successful campaign last year with a win over the Urban Buckeye 111-67. We were unable to get a comment from Brandt's coach Sarah Farish on the strategy, but we're pretty sure it involved tacos. Team of the Week honors goes to Brian Mowry and the Showtimers as they scored 134 points in Week 1. Coach Mowry would like to thank his Atlanta Falcons players for not pretending they were in the playoffs. Now remember, folks, this year the NFL has added a Thursday night game each week. This week, it's the Packers versus the Bears. So make sure you get those players in before the game starts. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Tune in again for next week's report, and remember, no matter what your strategy, always include tacos. Thank you, and good night.